Hi all children, I hope you all are fine. So now this is your next class, that is you are now in class 4 and I am going to start with the Hindi chapters. So I will be taking Hindi all for you, and so the first chapter is Man ke bole baale baadal. Man ke bole baale baadal. That is the first chapter, and this is your new textbook, Rim Jim. This is your new textbook of class 4. So let me start. The first chapter, Man ke bole baale baadal. It is written by the poet Kalpanath Singh. He is the writer, he is the poet of this poem, Kalpanath Singh. Now just let me give an introduction of this chapter, Man ke bole baale baadal. That is, here in this chapter the poet is trying to explain about the clouds. As you already know, children, that when the rain is going to start, before that the clouds will be formed there on the sky. And when you look into the sky, you can see the clouds in different shapes, different sizes and different forms. So here the poet is trying to explain that to you, how he feels when he looks into the sky, when he looks into the clouds. That is what it is being said over here. So this is a simple chapter. So I'll read this chapter for, that is, I'll recite this poem for one time, and after that I'll explain this line by line. So please be attentive, please listen carefully what I am going to explain. So children, take page number 1, Man ke bole baale baadal. So let's start. First let me read the poem. झब्बर झब्बर बालों वाले, गुब्बारे से गालों वाले, लगे दौड़ने आसमान में, झूम झूम कर काले बादल. कुछ जोकर से तोंद फुलाए, कुछ हाथी से सूंड उठाए, कुछ ऊंटों से खूबड़ वाले, कुछ परियों से पंख लगाए. आपस में टकराते रह रह, शेरों से मतवाले बादल. कुछ तो लगते हैं तूफानी, कुछ रह रह करते हैं शैतानी, कुछ अपने तैलों से छुप के झरझर बरसाते पानी. नहीं किसी की सुनते कुछ भी, ढोलक ढोल बजाते बादल. रह रह कर छत पर आ जाते, फिर चुपके ऊपर उठ जाते. कभी कभी जिद्दी बन करके बाट नदी नालों में लाते. फिर भी लगते बहुत भले हैं, मन के बोले भाले बादल. Kalpanath Singh. So this is the poem. Now I'll explain to you regarding this poem. So first line, झब्बर झब्बर बालों वाले. That is, the poet is trying to tell you, the poet is saying that when he sees into the cloud, when he looks into the cloud, he feels the cloud as just like a child with the curly hair. The poet feels as if the cloud is like a child with the curly and thick hair. That is jabbar jabbar balo wale. Now next line, gubbare se galo wale. And the poet is feeling that. The poet felt. What is the poet feeling? The poet is saying that he is feeling as if the cloud is just like a child with the chubby cheeks. That is, chubby cheeks means with balloon cheeks. Gubbare means balloon. So it feels that it is like a child with the balloon cheeks, chubby cheeks. Lage daudne asman mein. The cloud is running there on the sky. Here and there the cloud is running. The poet is feeling like that. Jhoom jhoom kar kale badal. And what is the cloud doing over there on the sky? The cloud is black in color and it is moving, it is dancing, is running over there on the sky. So that is the first answer, children. So what is it? Jabbar jabbar balo wale. That is, the cloud is just like a child with the curly hair. Gubbare se galo wale. As if the child, it is like a child with the chubby cheeks, with the balloon cheeks. Lage daudne asman mein. It is felt as if the cloud is running there on the sky. Jhoom jhoom kar kale baadal. And also it is moving, it is running, it is dancing over there on the sky. Who is doing all these things? It is the cloud. Okay, that is the first stanza. Now the next stanza. Kuch joker se tond fulaye. The poet is feeling it is just, the cloud is just like a joker with a fat belly, with a fat stomach. It is just like a joker with a fat stomach. Kuch hati se soond utaye. And some clouds are just like an elephant with the trunk up. Kuch oonton se khoobad wale. Some clouds are just like the oont. What do you mean by oont? Camels. It is just like a camel with the hump on its back. Kuch pariyon se pankh lagaye. And some clouds are just like the fairies, just like the angels with the wings in it and is flying on there on the sky. Aapas mein takrate rah sheron se matwale baadal. And what are the clouds doing there on the sky? Aapas mein takrate rah. The two clouds, the clouds may be colliding with each other. The clouds collide with each other, hit each other. And what happens? They make huge sound and also they produce lightning. Sheron se matwale baadal. They are just like the lion and they are not afraid about others. They make huge sound, they make the lightning, they produce the lightning when they collide each other. They are doing as if they are just like the lion, they don't have the fear in their mind. Okay children, did you understand the second stanza? I'll say the second stanza again. Kuch joker se tond fulaye. Some clouds are just like the joker with a fat stomach. Kuch hati se soond utaye. Some clouds are just like the elephants with the trunk up. Kuch oonton se khoobad wale. Some are just like the camels with the hump on their back. What do you mean by the hump? Hump means it is the area where the camels, they store the water. Just look into the picture of the camel, you can see that. Kuch pariyon se pankh lagaye. Some clouds are just like the fairies. What they do? They have the wings and they fly there on the sky. And some clouds are just like the lion. They don't have that fear in their mind and they collide each other and they make the sound as well as produce lightning. Aapas mein takrate rah sheron se matwale baadal. So that is the stanza. Now the next stanza children. Kuch to lagte hain tufani. Some clouds are very stormy. Some clouds are very stormy. Kuch rah karte shaitani. But some clouds are very naughty. Why it is said that they are naughty? Kuch apne telon se chupke jhar 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 barsate pani. Some clouds, what do they do? They hide the water in their bags. They just be like a bag and they hide the water in their bags. And what they do? They started raining. It starts raining. It starts to pour the water. Nahi kisi ki sunte kuch bhi, dholak dhol bajate baadal. The clouds, they don't listen to anyone. What they do? Dholak dhol bajate baadal. They produce a sound as well as the lightning just as they play drums. Just if we can feel as if they are playing the drums, they produce the sound. They don't hear to anyone. They don't listen to anyone. Okay, that is kuch to lagte hai tufani. Some clouds are very stormy. Kuch rah karte shaitani. Some clouds are very naughty, very mischief. Kuch apne tailon se chupke. What some of the clouds do? They just behave, they just act like as a bag and they hide the water inside it. Jhar 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 barsate pani. And what they do? They started raining water. That is, they pour water. That is it. Nahi kisi ki sunte kuch bhi. They don't listen to anyone. Dholak dhol bajate baadal. They just play the drums as if, that is, they are playing the drums. It feels as if they are playing the drums when they produce the sound. Okay. Now page number 2. Rah kar chat par aa jate. Some clouds, they come on the roof of our house. Fir chupke upar ud jate. There doesn't rain and what happened? they just vanish out from there. They just fly out from there. Kabhi kabhi siddhi ban karke, kabhi kabhi, that is sometimes what they do, they become very stubborn. Who become very stubborn? The clouds, they become very stubborn. Bhaad nadi nalo mein late, what the clouds do, they bring the flood there on the river as well as and on the canals, and they produce a distraction to the people. They bring distraction to the people. फिर भी लगते बहुत भले हैं, but still the clouds are very good, the clouds are very nice. मन के भोले भाले बादल, the clouds are very innocent, very ignorant in their mind. That is, I'll say it again. रह रह कर छत पर आ जाते, sometimes these clouds, they come on the roof of our house. फिर चुप के ऊपर उठ जाते, and they just hide, they just flew away from there without raining. कभी कभी जिद्दी बन करके, sometimes they became stubborn. बाढ़ नदी नालों में लाते, they bring the flood on the river and the canals and produce destruction for the people. फिर भी लगते बहुत भले हैं, but still they are very good, they are very nice, the clouds are very nice. मन के भोले भाले बादल, the clouds are very ignorant, very innocent from their mind. So these are the things the poet that feels regarding the clouds when he looks into the cloud in the sky. And who is the poet? It is Kalpanath Singh. Kalpanath Singh has written this poem, Man ke bole baale baadal. Now children, your work is that you need to read this poem for 5 times. Okay? Now, what you need to do is, you take this chapter and these are the meanings, these are the difficult meanings. What you need to do is underline these words in the textbook and write down these meanings in the textbook itself. Clearly listen to this, children. Write this in the textbook itself. See, I have written over here, underline the words in the textbook and write down the difficult meanings in the textbook itself. Note on the notebook, I'll give you another video for that. So these are the meanings, underline it and write it down. I'll just explain to you. First one, jabbar curly. The first one is jabbar curly. Jabbar curly. Second one, gubbare balloons. Third one, asman sky. Fourth one is baadal clouds. Fifth one, pank means wings. Sixth one, shero means lions. And next one is thakarate, collide. Thailo means chat, roof. Bhaad, stubborn. Bhale, good. Man, mind. Bole bhale, ignorant. So these are the meanings you need to write down in the textbook itself. So read this chapter for 5 times. Okay? So thank you, children.